Bonjour à toutes et à tous, c'est Ken59350, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour l'épisode 8 de Sherlock Holmes, Crime and Punishment. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on devait faire déjà? Oui, on devait terminer l'enquête. Nous avons tout fait. Voilà, nous avons eu un piège mexicain et donc les Chiliens ont noyé. Ils sont noyés, ils sont tombés. Donc, soit choisi la justice aveugle, l'inhumanité des Mexicains envers Chiliens a causé bien des morts. Une fois j'y vite contacter l'estrade pour laisser la police œuvrer avec diligence, et gros sabot quitte à provoquer un esclandre international, où on ne combat pas pareille organisation criminelle de front, donnant à Mycroft l'occasion de désamorcer le conflit, quitte à ce qu'il fasse traîner l'affaire pour la tourner à son avantage. Je le fais croire. Le choix moral. Voilà. Pour moi, ça serait ça. Ça pourrait être sympathique, si c'est vrai. Bon, quand il est là.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Ok. Donc en gros, on va choper notre l'ami mexicain.
The case is solved and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Tard, dans la journée, paisible, dans la gare de Doncaster. Bah tiens, il est dans le coup.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh oh. Vous sautez le mini-jeu. Voilà. Fallait lui tirer dessus, non? Fallait le tuer? Je pense pas qu'il fallait le tuer en fait, faut juste le désarmer. Fallait certainement le désarmer en fait.
Holmes, I had to do it.
It is all right, Watson. He got what he deserved.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence.
After I returned from Afghanistan, I vowed never to take another human life.
Watson, you did in fact save a life. You should focus on that. Now come, there is still much to do.
Bon, on va voir. Normalement, ça devrait être bon. Ouais, c'était bon. Tout a été fait. Et donc maintenant, on peut classer l'affaire. Tout a été fait. Le train fantôme, tout vraiment était possible. Grâce à vous. Donc nous allons faire le bain de sang. Ah, ça va être un peu chaud là maintenant. Ça va être un peu plus marrant. Allez, je pense que ça parle de la fontaine qui se trouve juste devant là, à l'écran.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Et on commence déjà par un mini-jeu. Ah non, c'est bon. Tac.
The pupil is dilated.
Ensuite.
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and... I need to concentrate...
D'accord, excusez-moi.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Wow.
Ah, Mr.
va
Holmes,
vite.
I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one.
Donc excusez-moi évidemment
We
pour le
brought
bruit
in two
qui
young
se trouve
bandits
derrière
from
moi.
the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
Ah,
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
ça sent le meurtre,
What? Well,
la jalousie.
yes, they were both in the bath, but what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
You
Ah
are
oui, ok.
lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm
Alors,
not.
c'est pas un crime de jalousie,
Anyway.
finalement.
There was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And
Pour le
these
moment.
two young banker chaps are sons
avez pas
of
vu
the
ce qu'il y aura
owners
20 ans
of
après.
the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder,
D'accord.
a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
T'as compris, Watson. Prends ton chapeau. Bah, on y va tout de suite. On y va tout de suite. Je sens qu'on va rigoler là-bas. Je sens qu'il y aura un bas de sang. Ou là, c'est la fontaine, ou c'est une fontaine de sang. Il y aura du sang comme pas possible. Ça va être marrant. Par exemple, pour ceux qui aiment les enquêtes. Alors voilà les termes romains. Bah, ça va, c'est beau. C'est beau ici.
What a beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder, the body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes.
D'accord.
I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
D'accord, pas de problème. Les suspects?
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I
D'accord.
think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we
On
shall
verra,
see.
mais à mon avis, le gars qui est fou, bah, c'est pas obligé. L'arme du crime.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remain so
Ouais,
until
y en a
we
qui
got
ment.
here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Ah, bah finalement, il y en a un qui ment pas.
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
On va le voir, puis après, on s'arrêtera là pour aujourd'hui. Bonjour. Enfin, pour aujourd'hui. Non, ça c'est pas fini. On se retrouvera évidemment pour la seconde partie.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name
Hello.
is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
T'as intérêt?
Certainly, sir.
T'as intérêt déjà. Alors, déjà on va le voir. On va lui demander qu'est-ce qu'il a. Alors, il a des légèreries. Donc en gros, il a à peu près la trentaine, quoi. Une coupure de ciseaux. Se coupe les cheveux seul, donc il vit seul. Comme il est donné, c'est un méticuleux. Voilà, là on commence à sortir des trucs. Là on commence à sortir des gros trucs. Ville de Manchester, et il en manque un truc. Le fameux télégramme. Télégramme envoyé ce jour.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths.
6h30, c'est
I
tôt.
made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
D'accord.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be
D'accord, pas
perfect.
de problème.
They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock.
Très détaillé.
Then Inspector Lestrade came along. and he told us that nothing should be touched.
D'accord, est-ce qu'il y a eu d'autres visiteurs?
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first.
D'accord.
And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I
Personne?
waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Ok, bah merci beaucoup. Bon, je vous laisse là pour cette première partie. On se retrouve donc dans 15 minutes pour la deuxième partie. Donc à tout à l'heure.